Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Maram here. Today we are making Nigerian chin chin. If you're new to my channel, you are highly welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. So lovelies, let's get started. In a bowl, I pour in 600 grams of soft flour. You can also use all-purpose flour, and remember to sieve your flour. So add 150 grams of sugar, half tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then I go ahead and grate in half nutmeg. Alright, so I then go ahead and mix all the dry ingredients together, and I'm doing this with my whisk. You can also use a wooden spoon to do this. So guys, I then add 140 grams of margarine, and this is salted margarine. That is why I didn't add too much salt, okay? So lovely, so I'm going to rub in the margarine till I get something like a breadcrumbs. If you're using soft flour like me, then be careful with the baking powder you add. Don't add too much baking powder as you may not get a crunchy chin chin, okay? So lovelies, we are there. This is what we are looking for. So I'm going to make something like a well in between like this. And then add 150 ml of evaporated milk. I add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. You can also use vanilla extract or pineapple flavor, any flavor of your choice, but mostly it's either vanilla or pineapple, okay? So I'm mixing all together very gently, and my spoon is not helping, so I'm going to switch to my hand because the hand never fails. Alright, I'm going to add my water little by little till I get an non-stick dough. If you add the water all at once, your dough may fail you, and we don't want that to happen. So I then give my dough a slight knead, just like the way we finish our fufu here in Ghana. And as you can see, my dough is not sticking on my hand, and this is exactly what I want, okay? Perfect. So I then divide it into 3 equal sizes. This is very simple, easy. Everybody can make this. You don't need any special skills to be able to make Nigerian chin chin. No. So I then wrap it with my rubber wrap and then place it in a cool place for at least 20 minutes, but not in the refrigerator, okay? There are some batters that if you use and you place in the refrigerator, it will be hard, and we don't want that. So to avoid that, just leave it at room temperature, very cool place for at least 20 minutes. It's okay. Alright, nicely wrapped. So I'm going to allow this to rest for at least 20 minutes in a cool place. And it's already 20 minutes, so we can now work on our dough. It's now soft, but this won't be sticky. Alright, so the first thing we are going to do is to dust our board with flour, okay? We are going to work on the dough one by one. And then dust the rolling pin too. Okay, let's begin rolling. As you can see, my board is not that big, but if you're working on a very large surface, you'll be able to roll it nicely. But in my case, I don't want to cause any mess, so I'll just roll it small and then trim the edges, okay? So I'm just trimming the edges to get a very nice shape and then begin the cutting. Alright, so this is how I'm going to cut my chin chin. You can use a knife just like the way I'm doing, or pizza cutter, or anything you have available and it can do the cutting. Just make good use of it, okay? And also remember that you can cut it any shape that you want, but this one is the usual one, the common one that everybody knows. You either begin with horizontal lines and then you cross with vertical lines, or you begin with vertical lines first and then you cross with horizontal lines, okay? This is a usual or common shape that we normally cut our chinchi. So the next one that I'll roll, I'll cut it a little bit smaller than this one because of the case. After frying the chinchi, it becomes crunchy. So when it's bigger sizes, they found it difficult to chew it. So if you have case in your house, consider them before you cut it into the shapes that you want, okay? This is just a small advice and something that I have experienced in my house. So I sprinkle some flour on it to prevent it from sticking on each other. So lovelies, we are going to repeat the process once again. So we dust our board. I'm going to wrap through this quickly so that you have a fair idea about how to cut your dough into smaller cubes. As you can see, these ones are somehow smaller than the first ones that we just cut. Hello lovelies, our chin chin is looking yummy already and it's ready to be swim in oil. And you saw how easy it was. Just like I said, you don't need any special skill to be able to make this Nigerian chin chin. So let's begin the frying process. And before you start frying your chin-chin, exercise patience for your oil to be well heated. So this is what I love to do. I love to drop in onions and then allow it to infuse its flavor in the oil. And this is also a way of testing your oil. When it starts to turn brown, then you take it out. That means that your oil is well heated and you can drop in your chin-chins, okay? So at this point, we can take out the onions, and this means your oil is well heated and you can add in your chin-chin. Okay, so we can now drop in our chin-chin and do that gently so that the oil doesn't splash on you. And as soon as you drop in, begin to stir, okay? And we are going to fry this on medium-high heat so that it doesn't soak oil. Remember to stir this from time to time. And there's one thing that you have to take note of. Don't expect your chin-chin to be crunchy while still in the oil. No. But if you want it to be crunchy before you remove it from the oil, then you are going to burn your chin with no doubt. So take note about that. And as soon as it turns golden brown, that means that it's ready to be taken out. If you allow it to be too brown, still in the oil, and remember that after you take it out and it's still hot, the frying still continues and it's going to burn your chin. So when it turns golden brown, take it out, okay? We are done with first batch and this is my second batch, but with the third one I will do that off camera, okay? I don't want to prolong this video. Just like I said, remember to stir from time to time, okay? And our second batch is ready. Let's take it out. Hello lovelies, our chin chin is ready. Look at how beautifully it came out. And if you want to gift somebody something snacky, this is not a bad idea, okay? You can just make it and then package it in a nice container and then give it to the person. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and give your girl a thumbs up, and don't forget to share this video. Until I see you on my next video, stay blessed and much love.